As sad as it may be, it's very true that many people are present today, but they have completely failed to live in the present. They are physically here, but they are mentally and emotionally stuck in their ugly past. Yes, they have allowed their lives to get drained by their past, but by things that happened in their past, and they are completely stuck in the prisons that arise from their past, or they are stuck in the prison of their past. Many people spend their biggest part of their lives, living under the mercy of circumstances, under the mercy of situations. They live and depend on the mercy of what other people have to say about them. They consider a lot how other people are going to see them, how they are going to treat them, and they live according to other people's opinions. This drains away your energy, your peace, and your joy to enjoy the present moment. If you're to live a full, feeling life, you need to be so intentional about it and run away from some of the things, the many things that tend to control your life or our lives. And in this video, as you've already seen from the title, I am talking about the things that you shouldn't allow to control your life. Even if this includes some people, please don't allow to be controlled by them, no matter how important you think they are in your life. Now, some of these things include other people's judgments and opinions about you. Never allow other people's opinions, and judgments to control the direction of your life. Every day, every moment, and at every time, push away the desire to belong or fit in them or among them in inverted commas, because if you try to push yourself, to get into them, to fit into them, to live according to their standards or according to what they think is the best for you, you will end up taking yourself to or through a path that was never meant to be walked by you. You will end up heading to a destination that you never wanted to find yourself into. People pleasing is very, very costly. People pleasing is a curse that you should stop, no matter the cost, no matter the expense, because if you don't do that, it's going to become too costly for you to maintain. You need to do what you think you need to do, or do only what you want, rather than doing what you think other people want you to do, or maybe what other people think you need to do. Don't drain your peace, your happiness, and your joy. Don't allow your life and situation to be controlled by people around you. Don't do what you do or what you think will give you approval from the rest of the people. You are here to do your life alone, whether people approve you or not. Do what you think is the best thing for you to do. Because if you work or do something simply because you are targeting to get some other people's approval, then you will end up getting disappointed, because it's very hard to meet other people's standards. Do life according to your own standards. People's opinions and judgments of you will never ever build you. You are so unique. You are so special, and God created you that way. So dare to stand out of the crowd. Dare to be you. Dare to be unapologetically you and live your life, in a way that makes you happy without thinking about what the rest of the world is going to feel. Live your life without regrets. And let whoever is to love you or appreciate you for who you are, love you for who you are, rather than being forced to do what you think will make the other person love you. Do you, be you unapologetically, become who you are. Don't become who some other people think you should become. Because if you try to force your presence into some other person's life, then you'll end up getting humiliated in a big way. Be who you are, uniquely you, stand out of the crowd and be who you are meant to be. You're here to be happy, to live your life in the best way possible, instead of working towards appeasing or pleasing other human beings. It's very unwise to kill your dream, to dim your light, such that other people's backgrounds, or maybe such that other people will shine through you. Shine your way. Live your life the best way you can. Don't fight to fit into other people's circles or backgrounds. You are you. Let your light shine. Go out and shine. Shine the way you are, because you're unique and that's who you are. And those who truly love you, those who truly appreciate you, will come and join you as you're shining, such that they can as well come and shine with you. Hey, if you're new here, please remember to subscribe to this channel. And today, as you have already seen from our title, I am talking about the things that you need to avoid in your life, because these things can heavily control you unless you wake up, stand up, and say, no, this is not my portion. Let me go with this. Unless you do that, then the things are always present to control you, and I don't think you need such things to control you. Then, number two, among the things that you need not allow to control your life, number two is about your past. All of us have a past, but you should never allow your past to control your present or even your future. Yes, you can't change what happened, but you can let it go. You can free yourself up by letting your past go. Leave the pain of your past behind you. Don't allow your past to rain on your present. Don't allow the darkness from your past to come and then darken the mood of your present life. Leave the darkness of your past behind. You don't need it today, and neither do you need it or want it in your future. My dear friend, whatever happened did. Yes, it did, and you can't change it. You can't undo what happened. Yes, the injustice was present maybe at that time. The pain, the anger, the rage, the bitterness, the heartbreaks, the attacks, or anything. And no matter what happened to you, no matter the case, trying to catch up with what happened, trying to relive those events or things that occurred in your life is not going to do you any favor. It can't do any good in your present life. It can't contribute to your healing no matter what. So why not move on? The dark happened. The pain was present at that time. The hatred, the attacks, or anything negative. You were vulnerable, but so what? You survived all that. Then let it rest in peace. Stop bothering the dead. Cherish today. Today is here for you to live it and to enjoy it. And for example, if someone wronged you the best way for you to heal is for you to forgive and let go. Because once you live in the hate and in the anger and in the pain, you will allow those people win. You will be directly allowing them to win over you as you live in hurt, in hate, in pain, in uncertainty, and all those other things that make our lives more miserable. So, get out of that. You were heartbroken. It was so painful, so deep, and so big. Oh my God, it was so painful, but you survived that. So, don't cling on that past. The past should not control your present, and neither should it turn up in your future. You survived it, praise God. You are here today, and I believe you are looking at how you can shine today and again shine tomorrow. And then the other thing, please try as much as possible to avoid the victim mentality. They hurt you, you were beaten, or maybe you are made to lie down and people are stepping on you. But now, what next? You survived that. Choose to move on because new things are lying ahead of you. And as I come to the end of today's video, please choose to focus on bettering your present and building your future. I know the past can be too heavy, too burdensome sometimes, but please release that weight. Push it away from your head and from your shoulders and free yourself up, because keeping yourself under that pain will keep you a prisoner. And I believe you don't need to live or to stay a prisoner, especially a prisoner to the events that happened in your life years ago, months back, or maybe moments ago, because you can't go back that lane of life. You are moving ahead. So free yourself up by releasing the baggage, by releasing the burden, and the weight of whatever happened to you. And then don't allow events from your past to ruin your present. Your present is fresh. It is so innocent. It needs you to embrace it and then tap into all those blessings that come with a fresh start or fresh beginning. So, for today, these are the two things that I talked about that we should never allow to control our lives. One is other people's judgment about us, and then their opinion towards what we do, who we are, and how we do what we do, the kind of life we lead. Whatever their judgment is, whatever their opinion is, means nothing. Be you, unapologetically you, without any regrets, and then enjoy your life completely. And then the other evil that I talked about that shouldn't let control your life is the evil called your past. Your past is gone, and it's long gone, and it's not about to happen. Don't energize it. Don't empower your past to come and disempower you. Thank you very much, and until our next video, I'll be glad to speak to you. My name is Rachel, and please kindly subscribe to Stream Media UG, because here we love to stream and flow with you. Bye bye for now, and may you be blessed.